Shout out to our guy, Happy Frank. Yelling. The Punisher is wild. Well played, sir. Yelling in their chat room like a mad.
That's what I did it.
The mad.
I tell you what, I liked it, and I want to do it again. That's Frank when he talks about the chat.
It's true. The Punisher. Let's have a hoop. I have a little TMall for the peoples. Go international load. Then we'll spin the block and get all selective on them. Have not watched Raw yet. I need to watch Raw. I plan on perusing. Not sure if you got charged for your spots. Hold, please. Yeah, looks like all the invoices went out, so yeah, you should have got charged. Have 5 spots. Who'd you have? Let me know who you had. We'll take a look at it. In the meantime, in between time, we got fire to pull. Some Taz heat for your PC. Say less, Jermaine. Say less. Say less. The first timers seem to always come up with some hits as the card guides see fit. Hopefully your card is high. You will find out shortly. You sold Luca. Theo. Talk to him, Frank. Talk to him. Soul Worker. Theo. Theo hasn't been out here for a minute. I ain't seen Theo on the television in some time. So Luca's making waves though. Her and her partner got a little stand and deliver. Ladder fest off. Stacks, Buddhist Creed, Dante Chin, Angelo Dawkins, and Akam. Alright. We'll take a look. In the meantime, in between time, enjoy the festivities. Tyson DuPont, 75 out of 99. When you stop playing with that gentleman, he's going to be a star. Jade Cargill, 141 out of 149. Got her Mania match set up. Fifth Finley on the ringside. Got a Damian Priest Silver Premier. Lita on the blue, 24 out of 49.
Yeah, we got you, man. You're good. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, yeah, you good, bro. Jade Cargill, 85 out of 99. See how she does in Mania. And Charlotte Flair, 30 out of 99. I, for a long time there, assumed, I'm missing top loaders for one. I, for a while there, assumed that Charlotte was going to just run away with that match. I don't know anymore. After her tomfoolery last Friday, well, not last Friday, Friday before last, her and Tiffany with the live microphones and pure pettiness. Yeah, the promo has been messy. Those promos have been messy. What's up, Jose? What's up, my guy? You did Jada Parker hit tonight. Do you need Jada Parker to hit tonight, or you need a Jada Parker to hit tonight? Because that's, like, words mean things. Two totally different concepts there. If you just want a Jada Parker hit, card-wise, fine. But if you're looking for a Jada Parker to hit, that's totally different context, my friend. I can't provide you with the second. I can pull a Jada Parker card, but that second request is different. Need some Funko Pop, some JD Funko Pop? I got you. You ain't seen them in a minute either. Jada Parker been killing the promos, by the way. Think I might be alone on that island, but I see a certain level of stardom. Give me the first, all right, the first request. I got you. That I can do. That second one, I don't know. I understand it, but I don't know. Frank, talk to the people. Tell them how, Frank. There he is. There's my guy. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I, for a while there, had Charlotte as a clear winner, figuring she wouldn't be willing to put Tiffany over, and that the powers that be would be A-okay with that. But the way she's been handling business the last few weeks during this whole promo war, I don't know if they're really going to want her to be in that spotlight anymore. Thea Hell, there you go, by request. 35 out of 99. Card's a little warped. It's him. 61 out of 149. Carmelo Hayes on the sensation. One half of one of the best damn tag teams in all the land. Joaquin Wilde, 23 out of 99. Ava will never see in-ring action. 79 out of 99 on the premiere. Well, that's a good one. Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan on the auto. And Alba Fire, 24 out of 49. In her new role as part of Chelsea Green's cabinet. I don't mind that role, actually. It's done well so far. Shout out to Piper Niven. May she never wrestle in a suit again. That was horrific. Like, fam, if you can't do the spots you need to do, put on the attire that would make that possible. Scotty, head over to the YouTube stream, and you'll have all the details there. Go to breaksandtakes.com. Go to breaksandtakes.com, and you'll get all the info you need from your boys. Need some OTC, Seth, and Oba. That would be a wild trio if they put those two together. It'd be an insane trio. Oba's on the way. We'll see what he ends up doing WrestleMania weekend and Stand and Deliver. Got the triple threat with himself, Javon Evans, Trick Williams. I still gotta watch that 6-man tag they had from last week. Might check that out tonight. Need to see how was it Dark State? Need to see what they look like. Ivy Nile, 43 out of 49. There's Adriana Rizzo. Carmelo Hayes, 76 out of 99. It's him. Jakara Jackson on the ring side. She's on the way. Seth Rollins, 62 out of 1 to 49. There you go, Scott. By request, out the gate. Card gods are looking out for you. Tyler Bate, welcome back. 87 out of 99. I don't think he's going to be a part of that tag team from Grayson Waller, 37 out of 49. And a Silver Dude Love. So we are officially less than a week away. Have our predictions been updated? Do we see anything different? Are there new developments that people... just from your phone, Renee. Just from your phone. Regular phone. Your regular cellular device, sir. Do we see any changes in terms of who we think are going to win these matches? Who's coming up with the belts? What storylines are going to get furthered? What say the people? Any changes? Anybody see anything different? Who you got? Who you got? You guys think we see enhancement talent AJ this weekend, or do we see a continued storyline with him and Logan Paul? Shout out to the large American making his WrestleMania debut against Rey Mysterio. Very excited about that. Lucha Libre legend, the large American. Well, it's not too bad. Welcome back, Julia, 23 out of 49. Got Dominic getting the IC belt. A lot of people seem to be leaning in that direction. Billy Gunn, 20 out of 99. Miss Elizabeth, RIP, 61 out of 99. Are we ready for Dom to hold the belt? 142 out of 149. I think the real question is not so much Dom holding the belt. Are we ready for babyface Dom Mysterio after what he's been? Juan Cena, 123 out of 149 on the John Cena. Will be the champion after Sunday's festivities, in my opinion. Doesn't make any sense for him not to win the belt. If you want a cohesive story, which is all we've had since Trips has taken over, doesn't make any sense for Cena to not win the belt. Now, how long they tease him walking away with the belt, or if they even allow him to walk away with the belt end of the year when he rides off into the sunset, is the real question. Sunday he's winning. Do you give it back to Cody before Cena leaves? Or do you let him retire that belt and you start a brand new era with this new crop of superstars? Also, does that give us Homelander Cody when it's all said and done? These are the real questions. Riveting inquiries that we'll have answers to into this week. Somewhat. We got a whole year of Cena to figure that out, but There's our guy Oba. If Oba loses the belt Sunday, he's on the main roster Monday. Or loses the belt over the weekend, he's on the main roster Monday. Same with Stephanie. I think Stephanie's more likely to have that happen. Unless Trick Williams is the leader of Dark State. And they get the belt back on him. 62 out of 99, Tony D'Angelo. The Dong. Diamond Dallas Page, there we go. 37 out of 49. It's me, it's DDP. Jenny Anvil Neidhart on the ringside. Brother Love. 76 out of 99. Silver of Sid Vicious, Oba Femi, Tyson DuPont. Turbocharge, LA Knight, 50 out of 149. Yeah! Nice Lorenzo Antonio Knight for the people. And Molly Holly, 57 out of 99. How does he successfully defend his title versus Jakob Fatu at WrestleMania? Or does he? Is it time for Jacob? And do they find a way to keep the belt on Mr. Lorenzo Antonio? I still feel like Jacob's first pinfall loss should be the Solo Sikoa. So we'll see what they decide to do. That is probably the way it should go. I don't think we figured out if Randy's facing Solo at Mania or if Randy's facing Aldis at Mania. Unless I missed something last Friday, which is possible. I don't know if I finished that match or not. I know I started it. Pretty sure I finished that episode, but nah. I'm gonna have to run it back. Do y'all want to see Nick Aldis wrestle at WrestleMania? We got a gold coming up. Some gold game. Speaking of Randy Orton, Larry's 77 out of 149. Randall Keith Orton. Undertaker on the blue. 45 out of 49. Very nice. Jimmy Garvin on the silver. Freshly fired Blair Davenport. Eduardo Guerrero, 6 out of 99. For our guy Eddie G. DDP. Mello, Tiffany, and Charlotte. Look at that. That's funny. Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. It's hilarious. Charlotte's going to hide our gold, as she always does in real life. And Bailey, 126 out of 149. And new. I don't think they get the tag belts. I think they lose the tag belt. The tag team match against Raquel and Liv. And Bailey goes heel and turns on Lyra. Because she needs some gold in her life. I need to get back on the winning track. Eddie G. Damn, it might be time for a Dom Mysterio babyface run. Alright. On the gold gang, the boss man himself, Paul Levesque. 8 out of 10, Triple H on the gold. Thank you, Base Trips. It's been a great at running the joint. That's Triple H. Shout out to him. You know his accomplishments. Hall of Famer. So we got Randy, we got Seth. We got 2 of the covers. So we need Liv and we need Jakob. Liv. Mankind, 12 out of 149. Scott Hall, 70 out of 99. Ringside and Taking Knox, 123 Kid, 38 out of 149, or 38 out of 49, my bad. On the 123 Kid. The Gerald Briscoe, 67 out of 99. Hard Truth. Ilya Dragunov on a silver premiere. Get well soon. And a turbocharged Solo Sikoa, 83 out of 149. The 2024 heel MVP, in my opinion. Obviously, we need to get him back to that status. I think the Jacob feud, I don't know, is either going to help him get back to that status or completely bury him. Hopefully more of the former than the latter, because Solo's really, really good. Hey Frank, they can go to the website for that information as well, right? Got Javier Woods, $1 Million Man Ted DiFiaspi, 9 out of 99. Go Gang! Gigi's going to save that for us. Appreciate you, Gigi. Adriana Rizzo, 71 out of 99. That's Eddie Thorpe, Booker T, Liv Morgan on the silver. That's not a bad one. The American Nightmare.
Whoa!
34 out of 49. Cody Rhodes. Good stuff. Hopefully.
Is he walking out the Mania with that belt?
Definitely not.
No.
6 out of 99. Bret the Hitman Hart. Hopefully Cody's going to the only OTC we acknowledge. The one true Connor. Hopefully that's his. Gotta make sure my guy gets taken care of. We ain't forgot about you, Brody. It's our guy. That's the man right there. Talking to a man right here. All right. Gigi Dolan will hide our gold. And that belongs to Ricky. Well. Ask and you shall receive the CGs, but only if you believe. And new. No bread, No water, just meat. Oba Femi on the gold. 1 out of 10. There we go. Nice Oba. Nice Oba Femi right there. Next big Stara. He's leaned out. I don't know if y'all paid attention here, but Oba's leaned out muscularly wise. Getting ready for that main roster makeover. Shedding some of that Gunther, Damian Priest weight. Some of that Walter, Damian Priest weight. Ready for that main roster. Ready for the main roster. He's going to show up and be a monster. You plug him into at least the IC or the US picture right away. Right away. Especially if we're doing this fatal 4-way and getting Braun off the books for the IC belt. Got to build that monster. Oba Femi is going to be legendary. Alright, here we go. Austin Theory, Luca Crucifino, WWE Evolve legend. Shotzi, 36 out of 49. Shotzi. And new RVD, 121 out of 149 on the Rob Van Dam. Cactus Jack, 91 out of 99. Bang Bang, have a nice day. Roxanne P. The P-Res on the ringside. Alexa Bliss, 38 out of 99. Kurt Angle, 93 out of 99. Very nice there. Roxanne had a great match with Tiffany Stratton last week. And Nikita Lyons, 27 out of 149. What was our idea for Nikita last week? Was it Noam Dar coming back and siding with her? It was something to keep her relevant, because that's gone. She lost a lot of that. She got lapped. NXT is not for play on the ladies' side of the house. You gotta be healthy. You gotta be available. Because there's way too much talent down there for anybody to sit stagnant. You will get lapped. The women's roster of the WWE is at its apex. It's at its pinnacle. It's at its peak. It's at the tippy top. Not the tippy top, but the tippy top. It's really, really good. So you have to bring your A game all the time. You have to be available to do so all the time, or your spot goes bye-bye. All the Vice is a prime example of that. Charlotte might become a victim of that. You might play yourself out of position, young lady. They can find another one. Put right in there. Simmons. Silver of Gunther. Likely won't be the champion at the end of the weekend. I'm the Boogeyman. 26 out of 49. Sonya Deville, 1/3 of the stud line, freshly fired, 87 out of 99. Hopefully she's well. King of Mystery on the ringside auto, Rey Mysterio. Brinley Reese, Evolve legend, 84 out of 99. Really talented young lady over in Evolve now. The Miz, 88 out of 149 by request. Mike Mizanin and Becky Lynch. 10 out of 49. Rumored to never return to professional wrestling again. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Alright. We'll see. We shall see. But again, if he does make that decision not to, the Fed is just fine. More than enough talent to weather that particular storm.
They got Jada Parker. I think she's the next Becky Lynch.
Just, you know, one man's opinion. I do need her to come up with a new finisher, though. That finisher is trash. That could be a setup for something. That could be another corner move that she does. 'Cause I know she has the one, which is, you know, pretty creative. But that finisher was garbage. More gold. Otis, 39 out of 99. Cody. Gold Gang, Jerry Lawler, 10 out of 10. On the gold. Samuel Zayn, 41 out of 149. His return should be interesting. Kalani Jordan on the ringside. Yep, she's another one of them. Maxine Dupree, 67 out of 99. That blown sharpshooter that she had Friday better not lead to some sort of feud with Natalya. I'm going to be very angry. 7 out of 49, Shinsuke Nakamura. Might throw a TV off of that. Kalani, numbered on the ringside. 16 out of 99 on the Kalani Jordan. Wrestling with a little more of an edge. She's been really good lately. Big win over Roxanne Perez recently to further her journey back to the North American title. I don't see her winning that ladder match, by the way. But she's been really, really good. My concern was she'd be too much of a vanilla baby face when they first started. But she's definitely been able to turn the corner, being a bit more aggressive, showing a bit more attitude in terms of her character work. It's paid off. She's been excellent. The in-ring stuff has always been good. That's only improved and gotten better. So she's going to be another one. She's another one to look out for. Ladies division is as deep as it's ever been. At some point, they got to get their own show. If this Netflix thing is working out the way it appears to be working out, might be able to float the ladies their own show. The talent's there. Need a little more airtime, a little more storylines, maybe a little less catty, and a bit more purposeful, intriguing, compelling. Those things. Adriana Rizzo, D'Lo Brown, 69 out of 99. Terry Bollea on the turbocharge, 35 out of 149 on the Hulk Hogan. Got a silver Seth freaking Rollins. Carlito. That's cool. 43 out of 49 on the Carlito. RIP for that spear he took. Solo Ruka, 32 out of 99 by request. The CG's R&D listing. And Rocky Johnson on the silver premiere. Nice Soul Man. Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. Daddy of Dwayne. Halfway through our TMall. We still rocking. We still rolling. We pulling hits. We're fulfilling requests. CG's is working. Keep throwing those names in the chat though. See who else we can summon. Ask for Oba popped up. Ask for Miz popped up. Seth Rollins popped up. Just saying. It's a real thing.
Nice.
Call up. He's leaning out for that call up.
It's gonna be a while, I think.
Depends on how.
Bro, how long have they had Trick down there?
Yeah, Trick ain't.
Oba's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Trick ain't overrated though. Trick ain't overrated.
How long did they keep Braun down there?
They kept Brown on there for a
How long
long
did
time.
they keep Carmelo down there?
Carmelo, they were
Those
behind.
guys down there.
They were behind on Carmelo. Brian, they just needed to see the hillside. Once they got the hillside, then they knew what they had to work with. I'm telling you, man, you got to see both sides before you send them up. You have to see a babyface run. You have to see a heel run in like prime position. 27 out of 99, Jules Creed. There he is, Roman Reigns. Cora Jade, 81 out of 149. We got a silver.
Ow.
Nice little LA Knight hit there.
Baseball throw on his butthole.
Huh?
This dude got a baseball throw on his butthole.
That's not good. Bailey, 70 out of 99. Hill turn loading. The classiest of Blassies, Freddie Blassie, 27 out of 49 on the Freddie Blassie. Carmen Petrovich, the Swing Queen. And turbocharged of the future IC champion, 61 out of 149. Senor Filth, Dom Mysterio. You on board with that? With Dom winning the IC belt? There are Diamond Hands. Diamond Hands.
I said yes.
I didn't hear you. My bad.
You yelling at me?
Are you ready for a babyface Dom?
I don't think he'll be necessarily a babyface. I think he'll feud with Finn off rip, and Finn will be like a super duper heel. But like, I think Dom will still be his same self. Over time, we'll get that babyface turn.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll start with his old band.
Do you think Dom is full babyface before the year's out? If he gets the belt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he'll be full face by like SummerSlam, but you gotta let this story cook for a little bit.
Ha! That's fire. Appreciate that, Vegas. That's fire. Look at us. Look at us. Bringing the people back to wrestling the way it should be. I mean, you're joining at the right time, though, if we keep it a buck. Like, they've done an excellent job with these stories, man. The writing has been A1. We got more gold. Maybe that's your Jada Parker there is. Perhaps. Angelo Dawkins. Drastically improved over the past few months. Kari Sane, get well soon. 1 out of 49. Roberto the Brain Heenan. Zoe Stark, 1/3 of the stud line, 18 out of 49. They finally popped back up in existence the other day. We have our artistic selection. We'll save that one. Great Muda is going to hide that for us. Silver Premier Greg the Hammer Valentine. There he is. Cover boy. 78 out of 99. All gas, no brakes. Fatu. That's little Jacob Fatu. So we got him. Who else is on the cover? We got Orton. And we got Seth. We need Liv. Get it together, Liv. Trish Stratus on the Legends auto. And we have our gold behind that, so we'll save. Because we know who that is. It's Trish. We gotta see where our gold is. We gotta hide that. And Alundra Blaze, 31 out of 99. On the Alundra Blaze. Europe. Here we go, man. 2. Simone Werewolf, future U.S. champion. Maybe. Or maybe not, dude. All right. Artistic impressions. Great Muda says this particular one goes to artistic selections, I should say. Goes to one Terry Bollea. Hulk Hogan. I think it's the second one of these we pulled. The last time we ran this break, it was also Terrence. All right, Trish Stratus signed the card, but behind her is Ren Sinclair. Gold Gang, 10 out of 10 on the Ren. Bars. And a nice Trish Stratus auto with the heart and the XOXO for whoever got this spot. Shout out to you. Congratulations. Next box. All right. Jordan Walker figuring out baseball?
I think so.
That's fire.
It's awesome.
Congratulations. Yeah. 26 out of 49. Lorenzo Antonio Knight. Nice little LA Knight hit for the people. Lola Vice. 82 out of 99. Liv Morgan on the ring side, followed by Braun Strowman, 78 or 73 out of 99 on Strowman. Great feud he's having with Fatu. Triple H, 85 out of 149. Hulk Hogan, 2 out of 99. Carmen Petrovich, Jey Uso, and another Hogan, 28 out of 49. The Hogan spot doing a bit of the fine dining tonight. Hogan is everywhere. And this is just out of TMall. What's Hogan doing to select? Hobby. Oh, we'll find out. Oh, we're going to find out. Triple H again, 18 out of 99. Paul Levesque. And his running buddy, Shawn Michaels, 18 out of 49. John Cena, 59 out of 99. I think Nia's hurt, right? Haven't seen Nia Jackson in a long time. Big Papa Pump. Gold Gang, 1 out of 10. Uncle Scotty on the gold. Tyson DuPont. What up, good fellas? Ricky El Dragon Steamboat, 41 out of 149. Oba Femi. And a silver solo Sokoa. Let's see. Pump for Mania, no Strowman. Chelsea is a bummer. Nobody wants to see Zelina Vega on the card. I mean, that's who she's tied into right now. Shout out to Zelina Vega, by the way. But, yeah. I'm not really clamoring for some Zelina Vega action on the card right now. Nia doesn't have anybody to go after. And I'm pretty sure she's injured. If not, she's been written out of some storylines, which, I mean, damn, it's crazy. But again, that speaks to the depth of the women's roster. And then Braun, I think his whole point was to set up Jacob for his Mania debut. So, unless he plays a role in Fatu losing, Chelsea hosting makes sense. I won't be mad at that. I mean, she should be on there somewhere. Her and her cabinet are pretty entertaining, so I could definitely see that. I'm not mad at that. She's funny. I mean, I'm assuming she's hurt, but if you're telling me she just got completely written off the roster, like written off the stories after Tiffany got the belt, like there's nothing for her to do, it's a little wild. I do know that I believe Michin beat Candice LeRae for the Women's Speed Championship, which you don't know if that plays a part in something, because I know Candice and Nia were pretty much a tandem for a while there. But for them to completely just dissolve, I mean, they literally just had a tag team tournament, a tag team gauntlet match, and they threw Natalya and Maxine Dupree together as a team. They didn't call up an NXT team, which they could have done. They didn't do Nia and Candice, which could have been the case as well. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make a ton of sense. Joe Briscoe and the Silver. So, I'm assuming something is amiss there. Roman Reigns, 58 out of 99. So, was it Soul? I thought it was Michin. Maybe it was Soul, my fault. Isla Dawn, freshly fired on the ringside. Kofi Kingston, 38 out of 49. If it's Soul, that makes more sense because Michin don't need no belt like that. Nick Aldis, 79 out of 99. See if he gets a Mania match. And new Roxanne P, 111 out of 149. It was Soul. All right, my bad. Soul then. Soul won. Liv Morgan, there we go. We covered all our cover athletes. 5 out of 99. Liv Morgan was the last cover girl, but she's here now. But yeah, point being, haven't seen Candice, haven't seen Nia. Don't know if it's just like vacation time for them, but to have them nowhere near anything television-wise for as long as they've been written off and not be an injury storyline or something doesn't make a ton of sense to me. So I would assume something's wrong. Renegotiating, I don't know. But she wasn't bad. She had a very, very strong year. I don't see why you just take her off TV completely unless something else is going on. Kind of hoping Aldis versus Orton I like all this. I think Nick's a good wrestler. I think he can still go. I just don't know like how far they allow him to get offense in. Does he get a nice little flurry in? Because if he performs, you kind of don't want there to be a need for more wrestling from the GM. I thought if they were going to do a match for all this, it would be like GM versus GM, since both him and Adam Pearce are wrestlers. I thought that would be good. That way you can do that as a one-off. But if all this looks legit again, especially against somebody like Orton, Roman Reigns, 40 out of 149, then it's like, all right, well, maybe we get him back in the ring more times than this. 31 out of 99. Great Muda. Stone Cold Steven Austin, 27 out of 49. Sensations of Ilya Dragunov, 17 out of 149. Get well soon, please. Stocks Lorenzo, 7 out of 99. Nikita Lyons and Jim Helwig, RIP, 66 out of 149. Speak to me, Warriors. Maybe we get Aldis versus Pierce for a top free agent. What is everybody's thoughts on the triple threat with this gentleman, Seth Rollins, and PJ Brooks? What are we thinking? Who gets the dub here? What's the plot twist of the storyline? I know what I'm thinking. Xavier Woods, Bam Bam, Tamatonga, 49 out of 99. Dragon Lee on the Sensations, 35 out of 149. RIP to your push. Ethan Page, one of my favorite NXTers on the ringside. Angelo Dawkins, 1 out of 99. Eddie Thorpe. Juan Cena, 20 out of 49 on the John Cena. Shout out to the Eddie Thorpe promo from the other week. 7 out of 99, CM Punk. Very nice. What was that about? Silver, Michelle McCool. Like, who signed off on that joint? to something else. It's like, come on, bro. That's the one we're rolling with. I should be the North American champion because it's named after my people. And that belt symbolizes something else. That the white man is taken from me. That was wild. Unexpected. They let Eddie get that off though. I didn't know we was running with that. Hogan overshadows a lot of people though. Hogan will bury you. Don't you worry. Taz will probably be pretty active in the hobby though. Taz likes it here. Yeah, Cody, you got that off. That was crazy. The triple threat bill was Manson as promo host. You talking about for the ladies or for the fellas? Cause I thought the what they put together to build up Seth Roman and Punk has been dope. There's Randy, 26 out of 99. More gold. Angelo Dawkins, Randy Orton will hide our latest gold. Jasmine Nix, Rhea Ripley, 138 out of 149. Ultimate Warrior, 15 out of 99. Diesel on the silver premiere. Diesel. And Roman Reigns again, 35 out of 49. Roman all the hits in the break, bro. What's Roman doing? Trying to establish himself as a guy. Rhea Bloody Ripley. They give her back the belt this weekend. I'm going to ask why. Why even take the belt from her? For what purpose? All right, Gold Gang. I got EO winning. I definitely have EO winning. Alexa Bliss on the gold. 5 out of 10. Very nice. Also been completely off the radar since coming back. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I just think like the intensity of it, it feels real. There's like there's the legit animosity in the storyline. So I like that. I got Paul Heyman's new monster playing a part in the finish. It's getting thrown out. It's gonna be a DQ. Wait, can Triple Threats be DQ? I don't think so. But I got Bronson Reed returning and burying all three as Heyman's new monster. Is Bo Dallas open? Be back. Warrior. Tank Ledger, 25 out of 49. Him and Hank have been actually fairly entertaining recently. Fit Finley, 84 out of 99. Like, they lose every week, but they put on some really good matches. Raquel Rodriguez on the ring side. Jimmy Uso on the silver. Big Jim. Gold Gang, Bianca Belair. The BBL herself. 1 out of 10 on the Bianca Belair gold. There's Carmen Petrovich. Paul Ellering, 55 out of 99. And Omas, 2 out of 49. Yeah, the IC match, I know a lot of people are just got to go away with Bronson. Yeah, see, it's good timing. I know a lot of people are leaning towards Dom getting that. I think Braun holds it somehow. Gonna be Baylor, so everybody's got a different opinion. Guess the IC is up in the air. Could go either way.
I think it's gonna be either Dom or Penta.
Huh?
I think it's gonna be either Dom or Penta.
Dom or Penta. That kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense.
A big moment to for the coronate and crown Penta as like a legit star.
Yeah. And then Breaker goes on to do what though? Because they're not putting him in the main title picture, right? Huh?
That's what he wants to do.
He wants to go to the main picture?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so, because, I mean, if, because Jay's going to be a transitional champion. So, I don't see him holding that belt for too long. So I can see that. I can see Braun Breaker going up there, reigniting that feud. Maybe Jay gets to hold it for a bit longer before it goes over. You think Naomi and Jade have had the best story? I still need it to make sense. I don't know. Booker T, 90 out of 99. Oh, yes, man. Teddy Long. Wait a minute, player. The Fink, 35 out of 49. Don Morocco, 49 out of 99. The original Rock. Oba Femi, Tyson DuPont, Solo Sikoa on the Sensations, 7 out of 149. And the aforementioned Braun Breaker, 71 out of 99. They got a star in their hands. Is it too early to give him a belt? He's about 25, 24? How old is Braun? Yeah, it would just be reigniting that rivalry again. So it wouldn't be bad. That one could definitely go either way. You can definitely either start to where you give Braun a belt, or you're going to have that be what keeps it on Jay for maybe a little bit longer before you move it over to who you want to be the actual champion. I mean, Braun holding it this early probably wouldn't be too crazy, just considering the main storyline that they're going to have Roman and Cena in his title run for the end of the year. So if the other belt is being overshadowed and it's during like a Braun Breaker title run, or it gets switched around a few times between him and Gunther and whoever else they decide to give a shot at that thing, it'd be alright. Wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, Jermaine, I kind of see that too. I can see that. They also have the draft and all that good stuff. So maybe he gets moved over and we get the feud with him and Jacob or something at some point. One half of the AEW Tag Team Champions, Bobby Lashley, 32 out of 99. They hurt people apparently. Oba Femi, 97 out of 149 on the end new. Oba kind of doing this damn thing in a break. JBL in silver, Another Cody Rhodes, 19 out of 149. Finn Balor on the ringside, nice little demon card. Greg Valentine, 64 out of 99. Farouk, 26 out of 49. Damn! And Dragon Lee, 88 out of 99. Again, RIP to your luchador push. You got Ray Phoenix now, bruh. It's over. The Rey Mysterio replacement has arrived. You gave you a shot, kid. You know what I'm saying? It ain't quite really work out. We're going to go ahead and have to move on to somebody else. But you know, shout out to you. Oba Femi. Last stack of packs out of TMall. Then we move over to a bit of the hobby. Should be a fun time. Some more hits. Some more of them. The thing I like about the Fed right now is because of the amount of talent on the roster, just so much versatility, so much space for stories, for all these possibilities. I did have a great way to get Homelander Cody out and give Sammy a title run at some point, but Kevin Owens wouldn't messed up his neck, so we can't do that now. Jimmy Uso, 67 out of 99. Get well soon, KO, by the way, because you know that's important. D. Wayne, 9 out of 49 on The Rock. We have a redemption. Let's see who that's going to be later. Roddy Piper, 21 out of 99. Gold Gang. Bronco Nima, 10 out of 10. There you go. Okay. A little OTM for you. Bianca Belair will show our redemption. And that belongs to one ringside Red Prism signature. Card 28. Sheamus. Bianca's 94 out of 149. And Sheamus is your redemption. All right. TMall out the way. Hobby on the way. Oh yeah, we getting ready for case 2. Case numero 2. A lot of golds out of TMall. Appreciate you, TMall. Little Gold Gang action. 3 out. Roddy Piper. What I will say, good fella, they cut really nice promos this past Friday. And Jade has looked really good since coming back. That matching his Liv was good. Even though she kind of spammed the kip up. But she's looked good. In her attacks, she's looked good. In her selling, she's looked good. In the match quality, the promos have been better. The attitude has been better. She might be turning the corner. It might be time. And if so, if she is getting it, they got a star in their hands. And they need to capitalize as soon as possible. Because, again, I don't think Jade Cargill is long for this wrestling thing. But she has looked a lot better since returning. So, we shall see. Hobby time. Shout out to Naomi too, because that transition for her has been really good as well. So let me not leave her in the cold in the props department. She's done really well. The caution tape, getting the hair a little bit wild. The promos, the teetering on the edge of insanity has been really, really well done. We'll see what role Bianca plays in this after her WrestleMania match. So I'm assuming she's going to have a piece in this somewhere. Kane. Zoe Stark on the ringside, turbocharged Almighty. There's Becky Lynch, 47 out of 175. Karrion Kross. There's a tricolor of Shawn Michaels. Turbocharged of the almighty Bobby Lashley, 17 out of 99. Diamond Dallas Page on the silver. Turbocharged Trish Stratus. Nick Aldis, GM extraordinaire, 21 out of 149 on the Aldis. First addition to the tie-dye party, Booker T, 17 out of 25 on the Booker Man. Silver on Carmelo Hayes. Lita, and a nice little die cut premiere of Soul Man Rocket Johnson. It's party time. Oh, it's party time. Having a party. Tracy Week. It's crazy. Throwback. I have to listen to that. I haven't heard that song in a while. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's too. I thought it was all done, and the Elimination Chamber. I did think it was a little over the top, like by design. I think it was supposed to be over the top. Her reaction to it. I did think that it was going to be more Bianca, and Naomi wasn't going to just outright say, "Yo, it's me, dog." I didn't think that was coming just due to the fact that she if you know an ass whooping is pending of that magnitude, you gonna have some sort of tell. You gonna give away something. She was like, "Oh, what's up, girl?" Boom. He's like, "Hey, it's the homie," and then bink. And Jay commences his beating the brakes off her. So that part of it was a little but I mean, that's nitpicky. She was just chilling like, "Oh, that's the homie right there." And then she got Molly whopped. Jasmine Nix, Roddy Piper on the ringside, turbocharged of Camacho. Jasmine Nix yet again. 224 out of 249. Silver Carmelo Hayes. Tricolor Eddie Thorpe. Ludwig Kaiser on the auto. Future champ in his own right. Silver Vader. Maybe they surprise us all. Well, no, he's not in that match. 28 out of 75. Stone Cold Steven Austin. Zelina Vega on the Sparks. 88 of 99. Silver Ken Shamrock. World's Most Dangerous Man. Sensations of Nikita Lyons. And a tricolor Brian Pillman. Kaiser needs a belt at some point. It needs to be sooner rather than later.
16 to 1. Let's see this transplant. Long beard. Ugh.
Who else? Who else is giving up 16 runs, bro? Who's doing this? Who did it this time?
Austin.
Why though?
They gave up the 16.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You're gonna see a few scores like this whenever Tampa plays at home. They're playing in a spring training complex park,
Yeah.
and it's just launch pad.
Yeah.
Same as where the A's are playing right now in Sacramento. Those are just like I think the Cubs, like on the A's home opener, I think they put up like 15 or some shit like that.
So is our guy right? It's just the nature of the beast right now.
No, those have to do with the ballpark themselves. But you know, I mean, it's power. Everyone's going to hit 50 nowadays. You're right.
It's long ball. It's time for the long ball. Box numero dos. Alright, fine. You want to jump out and be chosen? Jump out and be chosen.
Torpedo bats. Get bats out of my Major League Baseball.
You think those Yankee bats are gonna?
First off, they were using it last year. They're fully legal. Everyone gets to use them.
Because it's torpedo bats, that's why they're hitting them out.
No.
That's what Vegas just said. He's right.
Yeah,
Torpedo bats.
Whatever Vegas does goes. Whatever stays in Vegas, you know.
You think the bloodline is going to reassemble some kind of way of mania? Some kind of interference is going to help someone win? I mean, we got two bloodline, three actually. Three bloodline or former bloodline members or some addition of the bloodline going for belts. So, well, no, Roman's not going for a belt. Jacob's going for a belt. Jay's going for a belt. Roman's in a big match. Maybe. You used one a couple days ago. They're heavy. Well, there you go. Here's your answer. It's torpedo bats, bro.
That's
Javier.
it. That's all it
Burn
is.
all.
Just the bats.
Big body Javi. Drew McIntyre. She's been fantastic. 33 out of 49 on the Drew McIntyre. There's Ava. Sensations of Roxanne P. Nikolai Volkov. Spacer. Turbocharged Taker. Charlotte Flair on the silver. Bray Wyatt. Vader. 99 out of 249. Damian Priest. Ultimate Warrior. 116. Excuse me, out of 199 on the Warrior. I'd be wild if they did reassemble the bloodline for any reason, though. Tyson DuPont on a die cut. Mania being the time to do it would be a little crazy. Well, you figure, do they have space for another story that big for the rest of the year? Because Cena and whatever that's going to be with his title run and Cody are going to be like your two main stories. So do we have room for some sort of feud of that nature? A company feud? Because that's essentially what it'll be. You get Seth Rollins screaming in that screechy voice that he was right. And everybody should listen to him. Unless he's going to go like Crow Sting. Which I don't know, you can do that. Like Liberace Crow Sting is what Seth Rollins would be. Big body heavy.
This is defense. This is shitty defense.
They can't catch the ball?
I'm just going to call him hustle. Yeah, I think the third error and probably the third.
What up, Jason? Nothing too crazy. You know, a little gold Oba. MVP for tonight's break, probably Hogan. Hogan's up there.
Another.
Oba might be up there too, but primarily Hogan.
Not being able to get guys out.
We got Otis, Cody Rhodes on the ringside, Bailey on the white. Katina Chance, 48 out of 125. Sensations of Carmelo Hayes, Bray Wyatt, Nikita Lyons, Cruz del Toro, yay, 39 out of 49 on the auto. Brother Love on the silver premiere. Swatches of Lamas. Tiffany Stratton on the silver. Diesel on the auto, nice one. Hogan on the silver premiere. Cactus Jack, Kurt Angle, and the Hurricane. What's up with that? Someone's going to help Jay. I don't see him beating Gunther clean. If it's anybody, it'll be Jimmy. If anybody, it'll be Jimmy. Jimmy on his return. Last ditch effort to help the bro. I can see that. Which just, leads to the big moment. The only problem with that, unless like we're talking about a heel bloodline and Jay's not involved, is just Jay's push is too crazy. He'd have to be not incorporated in that any kind of way. His push is too crazy. And the bloodline, in terms of just taking over the company, might be more heelish than babyface. Even though Roman's over, Jay's over, Jacob's over, so I guess they could. But like, why though? Like something like that typically has more of a heel type of vibe to it. So I wonder what would be the purpose of. But I mean, it'd be over for sure. It'd be over. It's another cricket wrestler, Jason. So it's just we're running like any other break. Just gotta join, buddy. They got all the details should be on the website, gracetaste.com. Have all your deets there. I don't know if Frank is still here to kind of give you the full breakdown, but all the info should be on gracetaste.com. Gonna be fun though. Yeah. Diamond hands in the flesh. Scarlett on the ringside. Lyra Valkyria. Adriana Rizzo on the white. 101 out of 125. Eddie Thorpe is furious. Lyra on the ringside. Asuka silver. Robert Orton. 68 out of 199. Daddy of Randy. You want Charlotte if she's available? Better get her now. That stock's about to plummet. Tatanka, 158 out of 249. Ooh, nice scratch and stiff with the scribble. Gunta, 35 out of 49. And Farouk on the silver premiere. Gunta. If Jay wins, I still want him to get the hell beat out of him. I want him to. They're probably going to rerun the Sami Zayn thing where Gunther gets too arrogant or something. Well, no, I mean probably not. It'll probably be more along the lines that Jay just won't go away. But Gunther beats the hell out of him, and Jay somehow miraculously finds a way to still win the match for the feel-good story and all that fun stuff. I'm gonna hate it, but appreciate it at the same time. I think my guy should be holding the belt for eons and eons and eons. But that won't be the case. I think she loses at Mania, bro. I think she's kind of burning bridges. She's pissing off the wrong people. I still think it's too early for Tiffany. She kind of showed that a little bit. Like, there's a still level of professionalism you should probably keep regardless, so you shine a little bit more. I mean, people are like, yay, you said something, but I think she could have kept it a little more professional than that. Especially like that little duck out of the ring she did. It's like, wow, fam, you wasn't really about that. So we might see some actual hands for a little bit in that match. Hank Walker on the auto, 7 out of 99. There's Tez on the silver premiere. There's a pimp named Charles, 107 out of 149. He's boring. He chops and doesn't sell well. I strongly disagree, sir. 86 out of 99. Pete Dunne on the swatches. LA Knight on the silver. Austin Theory and Nikolai Volkov on the die cut. I like the methodical pace. I like the sensible offense. I think he does so in terms of allowing offense to be put on him. But I mean, he can't overdo it. He keeps matches good. Isn't this a new role? She's been that, fam. That's not a new role. She's always been that. That's always been Charlotte. That's not nothing new. No, they went off script a couple weeks ago. That whole Kaiser's in my DMs thing, that's completely off script. Like, Kaiser and Tiffany as a couple wasn't even on screen knowledge. So that was completely off script. And that was in response to what Tiffany said, and she ducked out of the ring and ran off. So both of them unprofessional. But yeah, nah, that's not her role. Becky Lynch, AJ Styles, Michelle McCool, 42 out of 175. It's not her role in terms of it being a character. I think that's just who she is. Xavier Woods, 171 out of 249. Oba Femi, Seth Rollins. And new Gold Gang, 6 out of 10, Oba Femi. So we got Oba Gold and TMall. We got Oba Gold and Hobby. Oba might be pulling ahead for MVP of the break. Kind of smoking it. Charlie Dempsey, Tyson DuPont, Braun Breaker on the Sensations, Ron Simmons, welcome to the tie-dye party, 22 out of 25. Damn! And Rey Mysterio, second Rey Mysterio ringside auto, 38 out of 99. And Michelle McCool. Charlotte's still extremely capable. She's still very good in the ring. I think she still carries like aura and presence when she walks out and all that. Like she can still be that. I just don't know if there's a lot of patience for the extras because I don't think it's really needed. And the roster isn't suffering if she's not around. She shouldn't have been in the title picture this soon. Could have been a situation where she kind of earned her way back into it. And that could be part of the disdain for her right now. Fair enough, Jason. Fair enough. I gotta get the tool set out. Just give me a good Phillips screwdriver. I'll put that engine in for you. A Phillips and some masking tape. I got you, fam. Triple H, Gunther, Brooks Jensen, 62 out of 99 on the auto. Tiffany Stratton on the Sensations. Mike Mathanen, 19 out of 99 on the Miz. Ilya Dragunov on the Sparks. Stax Lorenzo Silver. Turbocharged Hogan. Bruno Sammartino on the tricolor. Scarlett and the Gerald Briscoe. We need a color wheel. Color wheel will be fire tonight. All right, Rob. I'll pass that message on. Yeah. Cora Jade. Live about Carry On the Sensations. Ava, 144 out of 149. Swatches of Raquel Rodriguez. Rhea Ripley on the Silver Premier. Luca Crucifino. Riley Osborne on the tricolor. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, 55 out of 249. Jakar Jackson ringside. Bailey, our Zebra. Cora Jade. Not too shabby. Cody Rhodes. Freddie Blassie. The classiest one. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Another great worker of his day. One of the best in terms of just in-ring work we've seen. Best arm drag? Yeah, I don't think there's a lot. You don't get a lot of pushback. I don't get a lot of pushback on the best arm drag. It's pretty clearly the Dragons. Very good chain wrestler. Technically sound. Considered a high flyer in his day. Austin Theory, Bubba Ray Dudley, 112 out of 125. Got a redemption. R-Truth on the silver. Turbocharger Jey Uso. Carlito on a die cut. Lash Legend on the way. Nice little Mim auto, 12 out of 35 on the Lash Legend hit. Another one of the up-and-coming young ladies down at NXT. Turbocharged Almighty Mr. Bobby Lashley, 13 out of 49. Jade Cargill on the silver, and our redemption is Signatures Blue Prism. Card number 1, the Bex. Becky Lynch. I believe that is to 14.9. Congratulations there. Nice little low number Beck. Bobby Lashley enjoying success over in AEW. Kicking ass. Taking names, him and Shelton. Wouldn't be mad at them returning with that kind of runway over the Fed, but we know that's not going to happen. Bret Hart. Roxanne Perez on the Sensations. Ava, 12 out of 49. Lash Legend on the swatches. There's Asuka on the Premiere. Undertaker, Mankind. Ringside of Tegan Knox. Damian Priest. Another zebra, Chief J Strongbow. Look at that, 2 zebras in the case. User. Roman Reigns on a turbocharge. My guy Jules Creed. 10 out of 10. Gold Gang. Wendy Cho on the auto. Doing her damn thing down in Evolve. So nice little gold auto, Wendy Cho. It's a fun box. Thus far. Man. Let's get a 1-1 tonight. What do you say? What do you say? We're not doing nothing else, right? Might as well. Let's go ahead and get a 1-1 out the way. I think it'd be a swell idea. Actually, let me see. Yeah. Nikki Cross. All right. She actually got pretty nice card art in this too. Braun Breaker. Mr. Allen Jones. Cactus Jack. 196 out of 199. 67 out of 99. Dick pick. Shawn Michaels on the auto. It's a weird little auto, but Shawn Michaels. Triple H. Die Cutter Solo Sikoa. Eddie Thorpe. Liv Morgan on the ring side. Tiffany Stratton. Eddie Thorpe again. 126 out of 175. Turbocharge Hogan. Dragon Lee. Gold Gang. Turbocharge. Oh. Please tell me our guy Connor has this. 7 out of 10. Gold Gang. Cody Rhodes on the turbocharged. Solid. Very nice hit. Damn. Cody's having a break. Cody is having a break. Verify something for my mental well-being. I need to check. 1 second. That carpet, that rug is wild, bro.
That rug is so funny.
That rug is wild.
That rug is so funny.
That rug is wild.
Can't sneak up on us anymore. You really can't. That is a good thing.
Who is sneaking up on anybody?
With that door being.
Oh, whatever, let your guard down.
Yeah, all right. 1 second. Let me see. Oh, that's fine. Come on.
What's that? He went to the gym and just never came back?
I thought he was with you.
I thought he was going to the gym tomorrow.
No.
Oh, this is come back and straight. We had a break together.
I was working with my dad.
Never mind.
I thought he was doing
So Frank was not with me working
gym
on
stuff tomorrow with you. That's what I thought.
We were
All
on
right.
I thought he was doing the gym stuff tomorrow.
gym stuff?
Yeah, going to the gym.
With me?
Yeah.
You can't handle my workouts.
Maybe he can. Maybe we don't know.
Why not?
Sounds crazy.
Okay.
Can't do more
You really
workouts.
know all Frank's limitations, huh?
My bad, Fleece. Can't do my workouts. Anderson.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn on the silver. Johnny Gargano, 24 out of 25. Another tie-dye entry. Nice auto for Johnny Wrestling. Vader, 171 out of 249. Swatches. Roman Reigns. Diamond Dallas Page. Dragon Lee on the Sensations. Turbocharge of Dragon Lee and a die cut Kane. Trick Williams on the Sensation. The Gerald Briscoe. Sensations of Ilya Dragunov. Mediocre Khali on the silver. And new on the Dragunov. Grayson Waller, 115 out of 125. On the white. Red Rooster,
You try to get him forward.
32 out of 99.
Did Khali break it with us?
He's like $1 billion.
Ringside of Julia, nice hit there.
What if you
Austin
told him
Theory
that you were
Turbocharge. Alundra Blaze, 61 out of 149. The Rock on the ringside. Turbocharge of Cody. Tie-dye ringside. Randy Orton, 25 out of 25. Good times. Randall Keith Orton, 290. I've been eating. Randolph? Red Rooster auto. Yes.
Bang.
Terrific Terry Taylor.
That didn't seem genuine.
Well, make you said,
Not a genuine bang.
Where is the? Where's that gonna fill itself?
Crazy.
yeah, it's
Got the Miz, Triple H,
He's back.
Braun Strowman, Jasmine Nix,
Yeah, the two of them begin.
Redemption, Rhea Ripley on the silver. You tell them that Jordan Walker isn't trash anymore?
He ain't no member.
Ted DiBiase, 32 out of 199. Adriana Rizzo, AJ Styles, Enhancement Talent AJ on the swatches. Alexa Bliss on the silver premiere. Jasmine Nix. Oba Femi. I don't know. Trick Williams. My bad. Ken Shamrock. And signatures purple prism. Card 19. Asuka. On the purple. Auto. Believe that is to 35. So well done. Congratulations on the Oscar spot. Four and a half boxes left for that good dude. The aforementioned Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Bailey on the silver premiere, Ultimate Warrior, Liv Morgan, 154 out of 249. Come on, girl. Jakara Jackson on the auto, very nice. 94 out of 99. There's Shotzi on the silver, Carmen Petrovich. Ricky Steamboat, Dude Love on a die cut. Ringside of Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Sensations of Tyler Bate, Tama Tonga. 125 out of 199. Ringside of Senor Filth, Dirty Dom Mysterio. Liv Morgan on the Sensations. And Harley Race, 45 out of 75. On the cane.
We'll be working hard when we get back.
Gotta do what you gotta do. What's called back? Football.
Nice fold.
Football, like the super expensive together.
Tama Tonga, Harley Race. We have a redemption. Chad Gable, silver premiere.
Let's go.
What is?
Topps Chrome Black Baseball.
John Cena, 43 out of 199. Bianca Belair on the Spox, 7 out of 49. Nice hit for the BBO. Larry Valkyria on Sensations. Montez Ford on the tricolor. Asuka on the silver. Dragon Lee on the silver as well. And a redemption of tie-dye prisms. Card 89. But of course, Lex Luger on the redemption. Isn't he going into the Hall this year?
He is.
Shout out to Lex. Hall of Fame selection. The Lex Express is coming to a town near you. Driving hip toss Yokozuna and call it a body slam. Braun Breaker on the Sensations. Michin, tricolor. Thea Hell on the Sensations. This one is 12 out of 49. Silver Premiere of Trish Stratus. Scarlet on the Turbocharged. Luca Custafino, 187 out of 249. Tyson DuPont. Island Dawn, freshly fired on the auto, 44 out of 99. Michin. Noam Dar on the ringside. Shawn Michaels Turbocharged. Chief J Strongbow, 110 out of 149. Ringside of Pete Dunne. Turbocharged Dave Cargill. And the latest edition of the Tie-Dye Party.
Nice.
The Undertaker, 14 out of 25. Me, Mark Calloway. Fire. Nice little tie-dye taker. Three more boxes left. And the Shindiggery. We got Thea Hell. Braun Breaker on the Turbocharged. Adriana Rizzo. Another redemption. Let's do this instead. Great Muda on the Silver Premiere. Jasmine Nix. Liv Morgan.
That is the worst picture.
24 out of 75. Hey Frank, pick me up like a C4 or something. Liv Morgan, Farouk, Bronco Nima, Cora Jade, Rhea Ripley, 165 out of 199. So what?
Just talking shit.
Just about John. It was fun.
You should do the bazooka.
Why would they do the bazooka?
Yeah. You should do like him and a teammate should do like the nuclear launch codes. They like take out a fake key and fucking put it into like a device.
That's why Taylor Jenkins got fired, because of stuff like this. Because of y'all. Card 7. Senor Filth.
Nice.
Dirty Dom Mysterio on the redemption. Hmm?
God.
Bailey on the silver. Freddie Blassie. Cody Rhodes. Julius Creed. Austin Theory on the Sensations. DDP. 122 out of 125. Very nice. Ilya Dragunov ringside auto. Take that. Carmen Petrovich on the silver. Jey Uso. Die cut of Nikolai Volkov. Ringside of Karrion Kross. Dwayne and Jimmy Hart. 178 out of 249. 2 boxes left.
And what? Yeah, always. Optic is awesome. It's no select, but I think Optic is my second favorite flagship product. Oh.
Ringside Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Austin Theory on the Sensations. John Cena. 24 out of 49. Cena's having a really strong break as well. Got a couple candidates for MVP in this break. Peter Dunne. Gold Gang. 4 out of 10 on the Pete Dunne Gold Auto. Jay Cargill. We got another gold coming up. Here's The Rock. Julius Creed. 31 out of 175. Gold swatches. Bobby Lashley, 7 out of 10. It's a fire looking hit there. Got Shotzi, Braun Breaker turbocharged, and Tama Tonga on the tricolor. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot of gold in this break. Oba and John Cena are the candidates. Dom Mysterio on the ringside. Lara Valkyria. Naomi. 130 out of 149. Carmen Petrovich. Shawn Michaels. Becky Lynch on the turbocharge. 95 out of 99. Jimmy Hart on the silver. Bailey. Charlotte Flair, 129 out of 249 on the Queen. Big E, 48 out of 99 on the auto. Cody Rhodes and a die cut of a pimp named Charles. Alright. Last box coming up. But did you bring this? No. This guy. Fired. Fucking fired. Alright, last box. Femi is the only auto. Nah. He hasn't had any autos. Had 2 golds. Yeah, he had 2 golds. Got a gold in TMall and a gold in Hobby. Hogan has an auto. He also has the artistic selection. That's the two top cards for the Hulkster brother. John Cena on the ringside. Rhea Ripley. Bruno Sammartino. 82 out of 199. Randy Orton. Kurt Angle. Dexter Lumis, 51 out of 99 on the auto. Silver Premier Bob Orton. Sensations of Sol Ruka. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 17 out of 149. We got Sparks of Austin Theory. Bret Hart. Cody Rhodes and a die cut of Great Muta. Last stack of packs.
Not enough MCs, you know what I'm saying? It goes 3, 2, 1, you know. MCA, Ad Rock, Mike D is how we get it done.
Who was saying this? What is this?
Easy attention, Nas in the house, Beastie Boys, we can break it out.
Danny Palmer on the ringside. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 239 out of 249. Austin's had a good break too. Tie-dye and new China 16 out of 25. Razor Ramon. Gigi Dolan. Main event Jey Uso is now numbered to 49. 27 out of 49. Ken Shamrock, 10 out of 49 on the auto. World's most dangerous man. And Bobby Lashley, 103 out of 199 on the Blue Premier. Bobby's had a break as well. That's it. Them's the cards. No cap recap coming up. Shout out to our guy John L. Gone but not forgotten. I just mean like he don't be here no more. Like I'm not saying he dead or nothing. He just don't be here.
It's not like he.
No, like I didn't forget about. That's still the homie. Like he be around. You know, he breaking and stuff. He just don't be here. That's all. Memories.
Whoa, Xander Bogarts is on a break. That's awesome. Real Xander Bogarts.
Is that what he said?
I mean, that's his name here. Who am I to not believe that this is the real Xander Bogarts?
No cap recap. 2-2-49. Steve Austin, Charlotte Flair, Jimmy Hart, Luca Crucifino, Liv Morgan, Vader, Ricky Steamboat, Xavier Woods, Tatanka, Vader, and Jasmine Nix. 2-199. Bobby Lashley, Bruno Sammartino, Rhea Ripley, John Cena, Tama Tonga, Ted DiBiase, Cactus Jack, Bob Orton, and Ultimate Warrior. 2-175, Julius Creed, Eddie Thorpe, Michelle McCool, and Becky Lynch. Non-numbered autos are as follows. Ilya Dragunov on the ringside, redemption of Dom Mysterio, Diesel, Ludwig Kaiser, redemption of Sheamus, Trish Stratus, Rey Mysterio on the ringside, and Hulk Hogan. Our heads to 149. Steve Austin, Naomi, Jay Strongbow, Alundra Blaze, Ava, Godfather, Nick Aldis, Bianca Belair, Oba Femi, Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa, Rhea Ripley, Dragon Lee, Roman Reigns, Ilya Dragunov, Ultimate Warrior, Ricky Steamboat, Triple H. But there's more. Cora Jade, Dom Mysterio, Hulk Hogan, Sami Zayn, The Miz, RVD, Nikita Lyons, Mankind, Solo Sikoa, Randy Orton, Bayley, LA Knight, Roxanne Perez, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Carmelo Hayes, and Jade Cargill. To 125, Diamond Dallas Page, Grayson Waller, Bubba Ray, Adriana Rizzo, and Katana Chance.
You're a little too good at that. You're a little too good at that impression.
Wait, what?
Still, he's a little too good at the Kawhi laugh.
Oh, okay. To 99, Dexter Loomis on the auto, Big E auto, Becky Lynch, Isla Dawn auto, Dakar Jackson auto, Red Rooster auto, Shawn Michaels, Brooks Jensen, both of those are autos. The Miz, Rey Mysterio on the ringside auto, Pete Dunne on the swatches, Hank Walker auto, Zelina Vega on the Sparks. Stax Lorenzo, Great Muta, Roxanne Perez, Nick Aldis, Roman Reigns, Liv Morgan, Triple H, John Cena, Braun Strowman, Lola Vice, Hulk Hogan, Jacob Fatu, Alundra Blaze, Bayley, Julius Creed, D'Lo Brown, Sol Ruka, Otis, Maxine Dupree, Kalani Jordan, Brindley Reese. Bobby Lashley, Roddy Piper, Jimmy Uso, Greg Valentine, Bobby Lashley, Dragon Lee, Don Morocco, Booker T, Braun Breaker, Paul Ellering, Fit Finley, Randy Orton, Ultimate Warrior, Angelo Dawkins, Tama Tonga, and CM Punk. Sonya Deville, Cactus Jack, Kurt Angle, Alexa Bliss, Adriana Rizzo, Ted DiBiase, Bret Hart, Joe Briscoe, Scott Hall, Eddie Guerrero, Brother Love, Tony D'Angelo, Molly Holly, Ms. Elizabeth, Billy Gunn, and finally, our hits to 99, Carmelo Hayes, Tyler Bate, Joaquin Wilde, Ava, Thea Hale, Tyson DuPont, Charlotte Flair, and Jade Cargill. Whew. All right, to 75, Liv Morgan, Harley Race, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Our hits to 49, a lot of these. Ken Shamrock on the auto, Jey Uso, John Cena, Thea Hale, Bianca Belair on the Sparks, Ava, Bobby Lashley, Redemption of Becky Lynch, Gunther on the patch auto, Cruz del Toro, Drew McIntyre, The Rock, Farouk, Howard Finkel, Tank Ledger, Omos, Roman Reigns, John Cena. More hits to 49. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Xavier Woods, Shawn Michaels, LA Knight, Hulk Hogan, Zoe Stark, Kairi Sane, Freddie Blassie, Carlito, Shinsuke Nakamura, Boogeyman, Becky Lynch, Shotzi, Cody Rhodes, 123 Kid, Undertaker, DDP, Julia, Ivy Nile, Grayson Waller, Alba Fire, and Lita. Those are hits to 49. A couple hits to 35. Redemption of Asuka, Lash Legend on the patch auto. Our tie-dye party. China, Undertaker, Redemption of Lex Luger, Randy Orton, Johnny Gargano on the auto, Ron Simmons, and Booker T on the auto. Two Zebras, Chief J Strongbow, Cora Jade, an artistic selection of Hulk Hogan, and our shortest numbered hits of the break. Gold Gang, Bobby Lashley on the swatches, Pete Dunne auto, Cody Rhodes, Wendy Cho auto, Oba Femi, Bronco Nima, Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Scott Steiner, Ren Sinclair, Jerry Lawler, Oba Femi, and Triple H are our goals for the evening. That's our break. Appreciate you guys for joining us. Have a good night. Don't forget to check our website to see how you can get involved with our Mania Masters. All right, have a good night. See you guys next time.